I had one here before, and she ran away and I just stole her. And create fire and the energy in the core and everything. The experience.
Okay. So I'm just very relaxed when it comes to my talking to people, so I just let it flow, you know.
And have some questions.
Yeah, but if you want to just start off introducing yourself, how you perceive yourself in this world, and like just kind of your mission statement.
Yeah, my son right, you know what? My thought on life is that, you know, we're here from creation, all of us, you know, through the love of the Creator. And because of the energy, create matter. So that's how we come to evolve to be like this on Earth. But when you check in families, your bloodline and all that, I'm not saying it don't matter, but it's more a spiritual thing now. You know, like maybe first time it used to matter where you come from or this or that. But for me right now, is accepting everyone as an energy, a spirit. So I don't put a label. So I don't label people from where they come from or what religion or anything. Just deal with them as, you know. But as for me, I just here for a time, just like all of us. We're on our journey. And growing up in Jamaica as a Chinese Jamaican was different, because I found that I was more privileged than most of my friends. But I didn't know prejudice until I came to the United States. We just used to, you know, share everything and, you know, play with each other and stuff like that. But, you know, the older you get into the world, and then everybody split up. But for me, I just keep the connection with the memories, that the experience that we share with each other. And even if your matter is not here, the energy is still here, you know. So that's why, as an Earth family, we're all Earth people. So the Earth family is people who really love themselves, care about themselves, and just want to free up, you know, free up. And if everybody could live free, they wouldn't want sadness. For me, you can't say who right, who wrong. It's just either you choose happiness or you choose sadness. So like when I say, it's not good or bad. It's either you choose to be happy or you choose to be sad. You know what I mean? So put them things in music for just, yeah? Yeah. But, yeah, man. But, you know, life is precious, you know. It's like a gift. And the present moment is now, you know. This is the ever-living life. This consciousness that we have here. And it's just that we're in this third dimension. But it's more than that, you know. I know it's more, it's a higher, a creator. But they want to be, call him God, Anunnaki, you know, aliens or whatever. Because God is an alien, when you check it out. And don't live on Earth, so they're extraterrestrial, right? So they always tell us to look up to the heavens. You know? Heaven is right in here, you know. You create your own heaven. Like the man made a world, and from ever since this world have power to control people, and in every nation, no? So you have to create your own world, you know, to live in, if you want happiness, you know. You have to go in yourself and create what inside of you, instead of looking on the YouTubes and the nice Netflix things, Hollywood, and creating that inside of you. But you need to go inside of you and create what's inside of you to put out, just like them, you know. And you know how Hollywood start, right? Merlin the magician. His wand was made out of a tree named Holly. So Hollywood, you know. When I went to France, I learned that. I was in Britannia, so I saw these nice big trees. I said, hey, to the promoter, hey, what kind of trees? I said, hey, they're holly trees. I said, holly? Holy or holly? I said, holly. I said, holly? And at the time I didn't hear about holly trees, you know. And he said, and he was boasting like, hey, that's where Merlin the magician got his wand. That was like in the early 90s, you know, or late 80s. And I said, Hollywood. So, you know, the whole Hollywood thing, and it put us in a sense of how we should live our lives and how we should look and how we, whatever. So for me, I try to just deal with the earth frequency. And I'd say I'm not in Hollywood too, you know. But it's more to just free up in yourself. What makes you happy, not going to make me happy. So you have to make it your own self happy.
Yeah, man.
Like people look for other people to say, hey, he made me sad, she made me sad. You made me sad. Nobody makes you sad or happy. It's you have to create that sadness within you, you know? I mean, you're going to be sad for things you see happening in the world. We have feelings and, you know, concern or sympathy. That is why so much evil in the world, so we can have sympathy. I guess that's how it works. You know? It's a balance, you know, it's a balance. But, you know, Jackie, I don't feel like just talking. You know,
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Because
we want to
as I
hear.
say, I'm not a crowd. I can't speak in like big crowd, but like one-on-one. You know, can come, whoever, you know.
Yeah, man. Whoever resonates, resonates.
I tried it once. You know, I didn't make it. I forget. Like weddings, even my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but,
So. You went to, so what was it like growing up in Jamaica as a Chinese
Well,
man?
I'm the second generation. My mom and dad were born here too. So it's like my father. When I saw my friends going back to China, going to school and learning the Chinese school with the language and all that, I said, oh, you don't send me? And he said, hey, you're Jamaican. Learn Jamaican, you know? Grew as a Jamaican. So I figured out maybe when he was there, they used to tease him. Because, you know, he doesn't speak Chinese, but my mom does. Like he didn't like that culture. Growing up here, they probably tease him, ching pong, and then you know, he said, "You're Jamaican, you know, just Jamaican." I grew up as a Jamaican. I didn't get that big Chinese culture, you know, where it's just your family and that close knit. I had friends, you know, from all different walks of life, so. I was privileged that way.
Did people treat you differently growing up?
Of course. Imagine you in a classroom where you're about maybe 3 Chinese or 4 Chinese. They're going to test you, you know? Because those days they never know about Kung Fu movies. Wherever I go now, they don't test you, you know? Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, it's like growing up with the Jamaicans, you learn to be tough, you know. As I said, them test you, you know, and then when you stand up for your right, they respect you, and you become the best friends, you know, and then nobody else bother. I guess that's how life is, you know. You always have people, like, if I want to be your friend, but I don't know how to be your friend, sometimes you come, you know, with a way that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I tell my wife, hey, I see so much nice, you know, like, you're traveling and things. I said, yeah, but I admire them, but I don't desire. It's a thing for admire Jah creation. And that's another one desire, that's a lot. But it's like you try not to put yourself in that situation. Just like, I'm not saying I can resist temptation more than anyone, but you try not to be in that situation. So just live my life free, you know? Because I said, I love you, I love you, I love my son and my daughters and my wife the same way. But the relationship is the relationship. But love is love. Some people say, I don't love you. What do you mean? You have to love yourself, you know, and you can love others, you know. But for me to say, I love my wife more than I love you, what's love then, you know? So love is creation, you know. So sometimes, you know, you see somebody and you want to be, as I said, you want to be their friend and you don't know how to you know, to get around. So sometimes you come aggressive, sometimes, you know. But Jamaica nice, man. Out of many, we are one people. So it's like that.
Yeah, man. So can you tell me more about how the Chinese, last night you mentioned about how the Chinese came here because of music and things.
No.
No?
They came here because of Mao. Mao Zedong was like the communist. You know,
oh, okay. Yeah, tell me more about that history.
I really
you don't...
All I know, my grandparents came here, the four of them. I'm so happy they didn't stop in America.
Yeah.
They came to Jamaica. I think this was the last stop. But yeah, they came to Jamaica and we were like the shopkeepers. All the Chinese came to open shops. And it was like family, but not really blood family. So if you know this one and you met in Jamaica, you would go to the wholesale and say, okay, I'm going to buy 10 of these shops to get a better price. Instead of just each individual going and buying their 10 boxes of this, and they buy 100 boxes. So, you know, so they build the community like that, like Chinatown, you know?
Yeah.
And then the wives weren't here, it was just the men, you know? They come first and set up. So, you know, they say, you know, pretty women, so they don't have babies out here. So you have a lot of half Chinese and Jamaican from those days that they got rejected. Because when the wives came out, you know, the wife and the man, you know, so the man couldn't get to take care of their kids. So that was like, you know, it's a sad part, but you know, everybody mixed, you know. But I mean, I respect my grandparents came here and set up shop, and my father and my mother, from shop to this, from, you know. So when I was in high school now, I met a reggae artist. He was a Chinese rasta man. So I was saying, hey, you're a Chinese? I never known Chinese was rasta or anything like that. So he was singing some songs, and I said, hey, I want to buy these records. And he said, they don't produce it. So I was like 16. I met him with Jimmy Cliff, you know, this artist, Jimmy Cliff. So I told my father, I said, hey, I have 2 dons to go to college. Give me the money. I'm going to produce reggae music. I was like 16. And he did, you know. Somehow, some miracle, he did it, you know. Anyway, in 76, I produced an album when I was like 17. And it had some great musicians. So I was privileged to meet like the Bob Marleys, Burning Spear, all the, you know, say, you know, old right? So, cool. From those days, and now they are legends.
So you met them?
Yeah, I had the privilege to be around them, and like Toots and, you know, Ken Booth, and all of them are my friends, you know.
What was that like?
Great, you know. I mean, when you went to shows, you didn't stand in lines and you didn't stand in the crowd. It was like privilege. Yeah. So, and not only that, you know, at the time, the artist I was producing, the Chinese Rasta, was the only Chinese Rasta in the 70s. You know, and we had a vision to go back to China with all Chinese Rasta to do the reggae. And he did that 42 years after. He toured China twice now. So the vision was like that. But now they have reggae Chinese bands.
Yeah.
Big time. So it's a joy, you know, to grow up in Jamaica and be with all different nations, you know, nationalities. And the being with the music thing was, I didn't choose it, I just, you know, I'm not really the title as a producer and this, a manager for Garnet Silk, and, you know, Hollywood, you know, so like these are my artists.
The bugs and things.
Yeah. Frogs, they have a good
frogs,
song,
yeah.
There was season where you can't sleep.
Yeah. So, how is it different in the 70s in Jamaica versus now?
Hey, 70s is a godly time. The music was, you know, like, imagine all the people. You know, you had people, you know, you had all these message music, Bob Marley. It was a godly time. The 80s is a time of decision, you know, it's infinity, time of decision. And the 90s was that era going out. So the 2000s start a new era with AI. Because in I think it was 1994, they started this computer drumming and with it, you know, like, and now they're coming with these AI voices, my body sound alike and everything, like, so I don't really produce anymore, but I still keep in touch with artists and people I work with, so I just create that thing in my head and say, hey, we're all family, Earth family. So this place that, you know, Jah give us access to, we just keep it natural and keep it open for people like you and, you know, Paloma and free spirit, you know, can come and express and share your experiences too. So we have little knowledge about the herbs and, you know, earth frequency.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So, tell me a little more about this place we're staying. Like,
here?
Yeah. Earth Family Farm.
I got this place through. Yeah, I used to be the property of what they call hot box. Yeah, but you pass there and see that it's right beside here. I used to have studio and farming and thing over there, but I had partners, you know, that was, and yeah, so like Jah blessed me with over here because I was planting pineapples over there, and the owner at the time, Mrs. Lau, I would call her Aunt Edna. She just saw me and she was selling it, you know, and she wanted me to help her put a forestry sign. But when I was helping her, she said, no, take it down. You are the one have to be here. She didn't say I should buy it, I told her I have to be here. So I told her I wasn't prepared to buy no property. She said, no, you have to. She said, her father's spirit in me. And I said, wow. I didn't know that he owned most of the place. And a good man. So I said, all right. And I paid down a little and just until I finished. You know, I'd say she blessed me with it, you know. Although, you know, we paid for it, but it's how, you know, she didn't charge enough interest. And not a month, some months I couldn't pay, you know. She just said, I forget. And then when I caught up. Yeah, so they give us access to be here, and it is what we're doing is a food forest. So we can be like, you know, more self-sufficient, reliable. And in the future, you know that food, good food and water and all that things hard to find.
Even now?
Yeah. And even the health food, they charge a lot of money for it. Yeah. I won't call the names, but so you see, you can see how the things grow, and I just eat right off the tree. So it's life to someone ourselves with life. We're just sharing our lifestyle, you know. Trying to look at me comfortable for visitors can get in, you know. So we have cabins and stuff, and decks to walk through. The food forest.
Nice.
Tree houses, and you saw the deck around there they were setting up, but you know, we redesign it. And we have our own food, and we have our livestock too. So, my wife eats chicken and goat and all that. but yeah, so we're catering for the earth family.
Yeah, man.
Not just vegetarians or this, you know, we're all, you know. So, but we're promoting health and happiness. And the health, not even much health, but happiness.
Yeah.
But I'm a smoker, as you can, from 70s, you know, I smoke ganja. That keep my sanity, you know. I think I was listening to Bob Marley, and I said, excuse me, what I like my spliff. You know that song?
Yeah.
And I think from that I was saying, okay, that's how you do it. No, but, and then to find out it's a medicine, you know. So it's as we say, we have a lifestyle we just share. And I'm happy that you're here. We're on what's we're on TikTok?
No, this is for YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, man.
YouTube. I mean, I had people on the farm that went on YouTube for the first time, like for ganja growing in Jamaica. So it was one of the first YouTube videos on the side of the hill with one of the rasta, you know. So yeah, we've been on YouTube, but not me. I did because you're so hard to resist. I don't really, you know.
Well, yeah, man. All right.
Good to
thank
share
you.
Thank you, man. We get to share the vibes.
Yeah, man. Do you have any words of wisdom to leave the people with?
Just put out good energy, man, and love yourself, you know, and care about yourself. Yeah, just give thanks every day for life. Every breath, you know, is a jar, you know. And just remember, no one can make you sad. Just happy yourself. The whole, yeah? More
man.
joy and happiness, yeah?
Yes, I. All right.
Big up.
Big up.
Give thanks.